Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamara of Tamara Fashion Style, and today I'm going to show you the rulers that I have in my sewing tool. Now you guys always ask me about these rulers when I am drafting, or you see I use these rulers. Now a little history about these rulers. Now I have these rulers since I first start pattern drafting. When I start my classes, I didn't have any rulers, and I saw these rulers, as I said in my previous video before, and I decided to purchase these rulers. Now in today's classes, I'm going to show you these rulers, and I'm going to let you know what these rulers for, or what they do, what is the purpose of these rulers. So before further ado, now thank you for coming back to my channel, and don't forget, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave your comment down below. Right, so if you want to learn pattern drafting, check out my website at tamarafashionstyles.com. On that website, we have the bodice, we have the skirt, and we have the sleeve block. You can go there, purchase your class, and start your pattern drafting. Now when you get to my website, you will see all the details on it, where you can go ahead and follow and purchase your class, and I will see you in class. Now back to our ruler. Before further ado, let's get started. Now the ruler them that I get is the pattern drafting ruler, and I get a couple pieces well inside this ruler, inside the kit that it came with, right? I saw this ruler online and I decided to purchase it, and that is years, I tell you, that's about 13 to 14 years. And I never get rid of this ruler. I never lend anybody this ruler. I don't lend out my sewing tools, and you should do the same. Now the first ruler I have is this Elcor ruler. I call it the Elcor ruler because this is the first ruler that I have. So I call this ruler the Elcor ruler, and this ruler is 22 inches long, right? Now I call this the Elcor ruler. This is what this ruler look like, and this ruler is for the when you're drafting like straight line. You know, you get your paper, you place the ruler on the edge of the paper, and then this is the top of the paper, so the line would come out straight. Right, so I call this the Elcor ruler. Many people call it different things, but I call this the Elcor ruler. So this ruler is one of the main ruler came in the packet to me, and I really like this ruler because it is not heavy, it is light, and it have the right length, and this is it give you a very pretty and nice draft, right? So this is the Elcor ruler. This one here, I don't know if the camera could focus, but this is the Elcor ruler right here, right? This is the Elcor ruler. This is what it look like. This is it, right? This is the ruler, what it look like. So this is one came in the pocket, and I really appreciate that they put this one in the pocket. The next ruler came is this Corve rule. Now this is a slight curve, right? So what I use this ruler for, this also came in the pocket, and what I use this ruler for is for more like curving the leg of the pants. You know, from the crotch to the leg come down, you see the pants pattern does have a nice slight curve. Well, I use this ruler to do that, to curve that, or sometimes even the crotch, sometimes the crotch so steep, right, that the curve ruler, that this curve ruler here can't curve it properly. So I would use this to get a proper curve. So this is a I use this curve ruler more to get the curve of the pants leg. So this what this I use this for. Now this is a very nice ruler. It gives you a nice curve coming down the pants leg. It gives you a nice curve. So this is one of the ruler that came also in the pocket. Now I get two of this pants curve ruler. I get this one and I get this one. No, one is a little bigger than one, right? Because if you put them together, you can see what's going on here. You see that? One is a little steeper than one, right? So I get two Corve's rule in the pocket. These two Corve rule came in the pocket, and I really appreciate these ruler, and the length is 24 inches long. Now the one of them have centimeter on the add-on. Okay, one of the for these ruler, this one is the centimeter, this one is the inches ruler. So they give me two of this Corve rule that they give me here. One is centimeter and one is inches. So I really appreciate this ruler that they give me it in centimeter and they give me it in inches. So I get two of this pants Corve ruler here. I get two of this ruler, right, that came in the pocket. So these two is the pants Corve. The centimeter one that is slight steep, I would use that to more like if I'm making like a wrap top or a wrap dress or some style in the front of my pattern. I would use that so I can get a slight curve, right? Or you use the steep one to get a steeper curve. It depends on how you want to design your pattern. So the ruler them came in very handy for me, and I'm really happy that I saw that and I purchased it, right? The next one came in the packet is this. I love this ruler. Now this is the hip Corve ruler. You more use this ruler on the hip. Like when you're drafting the pattern, you use the ruler on the hip. Now if you go to my website and you purchase the skirt pattern classes, you would see I use this ruler. I use more of this ruler because this is the more curve, like for the hip and so on. So I use this for the hip, and I also use this ruler to curve the waist, because remember our waist, like between our waist and our bust, it's not straight, it's not square. We have like a slant curve. So I would use this ruler here to curve the hip and the waist. So this is a nice ruler that they sent to me, and I'm really happy with this ruler. I really happy with it, and I'm glad that they sent this ruler to me in the pocket. So this is the hip curve, and nothing beat this ruler, right? I prefer the metal one. I don't know, it more stronger, it give you a more better curve. Listen, I love this ruler. If you guys get this, you would love this ruler as well. I didn't see the side back where I purchased this ruler, but this came in a kit. It came in a nice black case, right? And I pay a lot to ship this ruler to me, but it worth the shipping and it worth the price. Now these rulers are very expensive, mind you. The next ruler came is this. Now this is the main curve for the armhole, especially when you're doing like armhole, you're doing the neck, you're doing the side seam, because not everybody square, not everybody shape like a barrel, everybody have different body shape, and even if you don't have shape, you can use the ruler to shape. You can use this one, you can use this one to shape you, you can use this one to shape you. So these three rulers here is four of them. This four ruler here is more of a shaping, right? Like for shaping the curve and these things, to give you shape and to curve out the pattern so it look like a pattern. So if you go to my website and purchase any one of my class, you would see me using these rulers in my classes. So this is the armhole curve, and this ruler do a lot. When I tell you a lot, this ruler do a lot. This ruler curve the neck, it curve the waist, it curve the armhole, it curve everything, right? If you want to make like a princess seam dart, you know, from the bust right down, this ruler do the work. This curve it as well. Once the rule is a curve rule, it can curve it. So I like this because it's slim and it's nice. It is not heavy, and this is 12 inches. So this is the ruler that I would more use for doing like tops, right? So you would see me more using this ruler in my bodice block, right? In my drafting up bodice, at top you would see I use this ruler. When drafting the skirt, you would see I use this ruler. When drafting the pants, I would either use this ruler or I would either use this ruler here. So if you find, I don't know where I could find this set, but I will try my best to see if it's selling anyway and see if you can get it, because they have it selling single, but purchasing it single, it's more expensive than buying it in the set. So if you get a set, I would be so happy for you. The next ruler came is these little one. I get 2 of these little one in the ruler set. I get 2 of these little one, and both of these ruler is 12. This one is 12 inches. This one is 12 inches as well, and this is 2 inches ruler that they send to me. Yes, both are inches. So I get these 2 little one also inside the kit. These 2 little one came in as well inside, and I really appreciate it, because I know sometimes you have a shorter line to draw instead of a longer line. You use this instead of the big long ruler. The next ruler came to me is this. This one also came in the packet, which is this little Elcor to the big one. So I use this a lot when I doing like small scale pattern and so on, and you don't want a long ruler, you could use this L-shaped ruler, right? So this is the ruler that came in the package, and I really appreciate it. So let me tell you how much pieces of ruler I get. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I get 8 pieces of rulers in my pocket, and I have all my ruler I have. I don't lend out my ruler to no one. I don't lend it out. So I have all. So you'll see me using these ruler as well. Now, since they didn't have like a 36 inches ruler in the kit, because I don't think it could hold in the kit, especially it came in a nice kind of bag. So they designed the bag like for fit the size of the ruler. So since they didn't have a 36 inches ruler, I was it's either Walmart in the state or Depot, and I pick up this one here. Now this is a 36 inches ruler. It have a hole that you can hang it up. All the rulers that I show you have holes that you can hang them up in a corner. So this is a 36 inches, and I also buy it in metal. I purchased this either at Walmart or Depot. Some one of them store when I was in the state. I purchased this ruler and I bring it down with me. So I have this also in the stash. That didn't came in the bag. I purchased it separately. The next ruler I have is these ruler here. Now these ruler, I purchased these ruler separate because sometimes you need steeper curve, or this is a steeper curve that I purchased, and this is an inches ruler that I purchased as well. So I have this in my stash. But the main ruler, you can use any ruler if you are not finding this ruler. You have this curve, you can get this curve on ST, you can get this on Amazon, you can get it on eBay, wherever you can go and look. If you are not finding the metal ruler, you don't have to get a metal ruler. You can do any curve, because you also have these curve here. All these is curve ruler that I have, that I used to use before I purchased that, right? You have different type of curve ruler. You have all curve. These here, this one is to curve the pants, the armhole, the neck. You have different ruler. You can do different stuff, right? You have different curve rule as well. You can do different stuff. So this ruler, you can buy any curve rule if you are not finding the metal ruler. You don't have to use the metal ruler. You can use any other curve because it do the same as the metal. The only reason why the metal is more better is because it won't break if it fall, because if the plastic one fall, it could break, because my own, this plastic one fall, as you guys can see, I have some tape on it and it breaks. So the metal one won't break, right? So you don't have to buy the metal ruler if you are not finding it. You can use any ruler, all right, to do your pattern drafting. So this is the ruler that I have in store, and I love these ruler. They do a wonderful job, right? They curve the armhole, they do everything. Now I'm going to do a video for you on how the armhole, how you curve the armhole with these ruler, right? So if you want to see that video on how to use this ruler, if you don't know how to use this ruler and you want me to show you how to use this ruler, you can let me know in the comment down below. All right, so this is all for now, and don't forget, check out my website tamarafashionstyle.com and go and check it out. You can purchase your classes and you can begin drafting step-by-step easy tutorial which will help you win further classes. All right, so you have a wonderful day. This is all for now for me, and I will see you soon.